All right. Once again, microphone check 1, 2. What is this? If you can hear me and you know what a chat is, put your business name in the chat and the type of business that you operate while we get started. Welcome, everybody. My name is Noel A. Booker Sr. I'm the CEO at Business Credit Builder.us LLC. And what we do at Business Credit Builder is help entrepreneurs build their business credit, and we help entrepreneurs access funding. Okay. Today, we're going to talk about how to get $250,000 in business credit for your EIN that's not linked to your Social Security, and easily get business loans and credit lines. All right. Let me tell y'all, before we get started, we're going to go pretty fast because I got a lot of information to give y'all in a short time frame, right? And this is not like a sales class, even though I do sell the business credit consulting, but you know, like normal sales classes, they just give you just enough information to buy the product that they're selling, right? But today, we're going to show you all the steps to build your business credit, right? Well, you can do it on your own, right? But there are lumps and stumbles along the way, all right? So I'm gonna show you what the deal is, all right? So y'all can take notes. There'll be opportunities for y'all to ask questions. And I like an interactive crowd. I get into the interactive crowds. So, Miss Carney. All right. So without further ado, let me share my screen and we're going to get it popping. Let's see what we got here. So we're going to share screen 2. So now you should see that. And then we're going to do the joint on slideshow. All right, y'all. Boom. Now you should see my presentation and on how to get $250,000 in business credit for your EIN that's not linked to your social, and easily get business loans and credit lines. Word is born. Let's move on. Once again, everybody, my name is Noel A. Booker. Peep the contact info. And the website is businesscreditbuilder.us, right? And during the presentation, I'm going to give you these websites. That's going to start with businesscreditbuilder.us. And then I'm going to tell you /something, right? The first one is to check out the green button, how you get a free guide on how to build business credit. Just go to businesscreditbuilder.us/free guide. If you want to talk to us about figuring out how we can help you with your company, you schedule a free business credit consultation, right? By going to /consult. And if you think you qualify for money right now, then you go to /get funding. All right. All right. Let me give you a little background on me, right? I'm born and raised in New York. Went to Morehouse College, studied accounting. I've had a few accounting corporate jobs, right? Whoever got their mic open, can y'all mute that? Thank you very much. Let me see. So I had a few jobs, right? Then I started a company called MediaNet USA, and at MediaNet USA, what we do is bookkeeping and accounting services for small business. We also do websites for small business. And now we talk about business credit and access to lending. Okay. What we will cover today: how you can get business credit within 7 days or less that's linked to your EIN, not your social, even if you're a startup or have bad personal credit. Now, Then immediately start using it to get the credit you want and need, even from major sources like Target, Walmart, Staples, Lowe's, Visa, MasterCard, and more. How you can access loans, even as a startup, have credit challenges, or lack collateral. All right. Most people fail trying to get money and grow their business. Most people try to get money from their bank when they need money. Most don't know that EIN credit can be built regardless of personal credit quality. Many apply for credit in the wrong order. So bust it. Building business credit is a step-by-step process. Each step is needed for the next step. So there's no skipping steps. Many entrepreneurs don't know that money is available based on business strengths. And the strengths are this, real quick. The 3 C's: credit, cash flow, collateral. That's the 3 strengths. Now, if you got all 3 of those strengths, then you could possibly qualify for an SBA loan, which is the best place to get money for your business, because they give you a lot of money, they charge you low interest rates, and they spread it over a long time, right? Now, if you got 2 of those 3 C's, then you could possibly qualify for like a term loan or something like that. If you got 1 of those 3 C's, depending on the one that you do have, there's money available for you. Now, if you get none of the 3 C's, then that's when you start with business credit. And as you build business credit, you get access to more and more money, okay? This seminar is for you if you're looking for money to start or grow a business, or you want to build credit that's not linked to your social. All right. Let me see what we got up in the chat. LaQuanda, H&M Services. What do y'all do at H&M Services? LaQuanda? Miss Carney at Authentic Tax Service, excuse me, Authentic. For 18 years, oh snap. She ain't playing. What up, though? Okay. Boom. What is business credit? Business credit is credit that is obtained in a business name. With business credit, the business builds its own credit profile and credit score for its EIN number. This credit is in the business name and based on the business's ability to pay, not the business owner's ability to pay. Word, say word. The business can qualify for revolving store credit cards like Staples, Lowe's, Sam's Club, Costco, and more. Boom. Why business credit is awesome. First, make sure you check out that hashtag, business credit is real. Let me tell you about this business credit is real hashtag, right? So when I was starting this business, I was talking to my buddy and he was like, yo, man, that business credit ain't real. Man, that's fake. And we would have knocked down arguments about business credit, right? And I said, check this, hashtag business credit is real. So that's why I made this hashtag just for him. Business credit is real. And it has no effect on your personal credit. There's no personal guarantee needed in order to build business credit. Business credit building is fast compared to building your personal credit. Because personal credit is 5 factors that affect your personal credit. With business credit, there's only 1 factor that affects your business credit, and that is how you pay your bill. With business credit, you can offset expenses, right? So operating your business, right? So certain operating expenses that you have, you can offset with business credit. You get the supplies that you need to do the job. You do the job. You get paid, boom, you pay the bill. Run it like that. All right. Business credit can increase the approval amounts with better rates and terms. So when you fill out an application for an account or a loan or whatever, they're gonna look at your business credit. They do not need permission to look at your business credit. And when you get denied, they don't need to tell you why they denied you. Okay. So when they do look at your business credit and they approve you, now you're in a better position to get more because now they know that your business can pay bills. They'll give you better rates, okay, and the better terms, okay. There's no collateral, no cash flow, or good credit to build business credit, straight up and down. And once you got business credit, that's when you can access loans and credit lines. Say word. Every successful business in America has business credit. That's how business is done, with business credit. Okay, I'm gonna show you what I mean. What you can see right now is what anybody can see for free. There's a place on the Experience website that you can put your business name and your address in, right? And you can come up with a page like this. This one is for Facebook. They're from Menlo Park, California. Now, the piece that I want to bring to your attention is the trade lines. You see how many trade lines they got? They got 40 trade lines. So let's go over what a trade line is real quick. Because the trade line is the basis for building business credit, right? It's like you need bricks to build up a house. The more bricks you got, the stronger your house. Well, the trade lines is the bricks to build up business credit. So that's why we need to know. I want you to know what that is before we even go any further, okay? All right, so there's a trade line. Trade lines, you go to a company, they give you an account on credit, right? That means now you can go and buy something on credit. You got the item, they gave you an invoice to pay it. Then you pay it. Now, what happens when you pay it is this company, they send a report to the business credit reporting agencies. This report says, XYZ company, they got an account with us. They got this amount of limit, right? They made a purchase and they paid it off in X amount of days. And they send that report to the business credit reporting agencies. The business credit reporting agencies put it on your business credit report, on your business credit profile. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is one trade line. Are there any questions about what a trade line is? We'll take those questions now. If you got any questions on what a trade line is. No questions? All right, everybody knows what that is. All right, so we on eye to eye then, all right? Boy, just like that. Now, bust this. Microsoft, they got 131 trade lines. Got that? Word is bond. Now, Walmart, like they the king of business credit, right? So 80% of all the money that Walmart takes in comes from business credit. Okay? 80% of all the money they do business credit. So they'll go to Bounty, say, yo, Bounty, let me get a truckload of toilet paper. The owner of Walmart don't go in his pocket. He don't call the accounting department and say, yo, cut a check. The truckload of toilet paper shows up at the store. They put it on the shelf. We go in there and buy it. They take our money and pay the bill. Bam. They say, hey, you did that good. Here's 5 loads of toilet paper. You just go ahead and flip those. All right. And they keep doing that over and over and over again. That's how business is done at the big corporate level and at the small business level. At the corner store, when the bread comes in, They're not paying for that bread. They're counting how many units came in, how many units went out. This is how business credit is done. How we can help. The business credit builder is financed by the business finance. It's powered by the business finance suite. We show you how to make your business credible in the eyes of the lender. Our high-tech software helps you build your business credit to access high-limit store credit, business loans, and credit lines. We work with all legitimate types of funding programs that are available today, offering funding to hundreds of investors and lenders through a multitude of different funding programs. Okay? Bada ba bam. That's how we do it. So people ask me, well, how do you build business credit? All right. Boom. All right. Now, the first thing you need to consider, come from then you, what just happened? Hold on. Hold tight. Boom, boom, bam. Okay, we should be back in business. Okay, my cam should be back in business. We in there like swimwear. A business owner may be beginning to hear the word fundability a lot. It may come from lenders, various media platforms, or your own current creditors. Oh, let me see something. 1 second. Shucks. Okay. Okay, what is fundability? The ability of your business to get funding. When lenders consider funding your business, does it appear to them to be a good idea for them to make the loan? What do they look at to make that determination? How does a business become fundable? When a lender considers lending to your business, do they feel that you are a high risk? When a lender considers lending to your business, do they think that you are high risk? Do you appear to be a business that can and pay the debt back? Lenders are in it for the money, okay? Now notice back here, I said, do you appear to be a business that can and will pay the debt back? Because you don't have to actually be a company that can pay the debt back. You have to appear to be a company that can pay the debt back, okay? How does a business get fundability? How does a business become fundable? To start, you have to make sure your business is set up properly. A great business credit score is important. In addition, there are many other aspects that are necessary for fundability as well. A potential creditor needs to see that your business is legitimate and profitable, okay? Many loan applications are denied approval due to fraud concerns. Others simply because something didn't match up and threw up a red flag. Maybe the address or the phone numbers didn't match up on a couple different reports and boom, boom, bam. They threw up a red flag. If you understand what fundability is and how to get it, you can shut down any such red flags before they cause you problems. Okay, so the foundation of fundability is in how your business is set up. It has to be set up to appear to be a fundable entity separate from you, the owner. These are the things you need to have set up. All right? Business name, business address, business phone, EIN, DUNS number, a website, an email. Okay? Those are the things. Don't need to run that back. Y'all got that, right? Business name, business address, business phone, EIN, DUNS number, website, business email. Okay.
I have a question.
Go ahead, run it.
Do the phone number need to be a landline or could it be a cell phone?
You're ahead of the game. I'm gonna tell you about that right now.
Okay.
The contact information, the first step in setting up a foundation of fundability is to ensure your business has its own business phone number, fax number, toll-free number. Now, this is how it runs down. You need a unique local telephone number for your business. This local number needs to be listed with the National 411 directory. You can do that by going to listyourself.net. Okay, that's a requirement for this business credit stuff. This is not the step that you can say, oh, I'll just skip that step and I'll be able to do it. That's not the step to skip. Okay, you got to have that local number. Now, they're gonna check, when you got that application, they're gonna check that local number that you put on the application. This local number cannot be your cell phone number. It cannot be your home line number. But I'm gonna hook you up, right? I'm gonna tell you what to do, right? Now, when they do check this number, and they are gonna check this number to see if it's listed, because that's what lenders do. They perceive businesses that are credible to be one that has a local, that has a main business telephone number that is listed with the National 411 directory. Okay. Now, when they check that number and they say, boom, check, now they're going to see that you got a fax number and they're going to see that you got a toll-free number. Those are not as necessary as that local main number listed. But when they do see you have a fax number and a toll-free number, now you're looking more credible. You see what I'm saying? Business address. I hope I answered your question. Oh, snap. Okay, hold on.
Yes, you answered it.
All right, bet. Okay, business address.
I'm sorry, I have a question too.
Go ahead.
Might sound crazy. I had been in the same location for 18 years. And I recently moved the first of October. And for some reason, all of my stuff, I mean, where I wasn't having any problem for years and years and years as far as business credit and just different things. And now that I changed addresses, I seem to be having some issues. Do you have a reason why that is happening? And I've been in business legitimately for almost 20 years.
Okay, LaWanda, I got your question. Hold on. Yeah. When you change that address, boom, them bricks start falling down there. Because, like, this whole discussion I'm having about the fundability of your business.
Right.
It starts with what is listed at the Secretary of State on the certificate. So when you change your business address, you need to change the address every place. At the Secretary of State, Secretary of State, at the IRS,
yeah,
on your
well,
bank
you know, I had to do
account,
that. I'm a tax officer.
on your website. You got to go to Dun and Bradstreet and change it.
Okay.
You got to go to all the business credit reporting agencies and change it.
Oh Lord.
Okay. The deal is this: when you fill out this application, they're gonna go look for your business, and when they find your business, wherever they're looking, all this information that I'm telling you right now needs to line up exactly. Exactly. Point blank. Y'all know what that means. All this information I'm telling you, the business name, the business phone number, the business address. All that stuff needs to be exact, no matter where they find it. Because if they do a Google search on you and you got old information on the website of your business, or you change the telephone number, they don't want to see that other telephone number, that old telephone number, because now that's a red flag to them. Okay, because they're thinking to themselves, well, are they at this telephone number or they at that telephone number? Are they at this address or they at this address? Are they gonna pay the bill? And it's easy for them to say, "Oh, nope." Red flag that ass. Okay. Okay. LaWanda, I hope I answered that question. LaWanda had a question about the Google telephone numbers. This is the deal about the Google telephone numbers. I don't even talk about them no more, because even though that's how I started, because I'm always looking for the free way out. But the Google telephone numbers do not list to the National 401 directory consistently. So I found out that about 50% of the chance that it might list. So if you already got a business number with Google Voice, what I would do is go to listyourself.net, list it. Then they got this little process that'll take you a few days to list it. Then you would call them back to make sure it's listed. Boom, boom, bam. But that joint, they gotta be right though. That's the piece that gotta be right. All right. This telephone number, let me tell you. All right. But y'all know what I mean. LaWanda, I hope I answered that question. Let's move forward. Business address. There are three options when determining your business address. The first option is to have a business of storefront, a brick and mortar. That's the first option, brick and mortar. Boom. Some people can't do that. The second option is virtual office address. You can get a virtual office address. Okay. Is everything straight now? Okay, cool. Okay, so the second option is the virtual office, right? And the virtual office address you can get for as low as $50. I'm gonna hook you up, right? The third and the last option is your home address, but a lot of people don't use their home. A lot of my clients don't use the home address because they got their family there. They just don't want to share their home address, right? So they get the virtual address for as low as $50 a month, right? But, and the reason why the home address is the last resort is because creditors and lenders do not perceive home-based businesses as being credible. Okay, but they do it like this on a case-by-case basis. Let's say you're a hairstylist. Well, that makes sense, all right? That you can pay a bill by doing hair at the house. They be making money doing hair. You know what I mean? So boom, that's a good idea. Boom, boom, bam. They can pay that bill. But let's say you're a trucking company and you can't keep all those trucks at the house. Because one thing to know is that on your Dun & Bradstreet credit report, which they are definitely looking at, there's a Google Maps picture of your location. So they're just trying to see if this makes sense. When they say, okay, let me give them this account, they're looking right at your business address. Is that them? They checking up on you, okay? All right. So boom, that's the three joints for the address. Now let's go back to the telephone. These are the three companies that I suggest to get your business telephone, your main business telephone number. You can't use a cell phone number, can't use a landline. You can operate your business using that cell phone number and the landline, but on the application, you need to have a main business telephone number that is listed. That's my main corporate number. You know what I mean? All right. Freedom Voice, Ring Central, Vonage. All three of those companies will work. My go-to is Freedom Voice because they'll give you a local number for $9.95 per month. They will list it for $3 per month. So I figured I got to at least spend $13. Boom. Now, they'll give you the 800 number and the fax number for under $20 a month. So that's the go-to. Ring Central Vonage, they're going to start you at $25 a month. All right? So yeah. All right, that's the move on the telephones, right? Now, virtual office address. This is the go-to on this. Now, there are many companies out there that do virtual office addresses, right? Now, the companies you don't want is the ones that's going to give you the same address that they just gave 100 other businesses the same address. You need a unique business address. You know how you go in Google and you start typing in the address and the address automatically pops up? That's how your business address should pop up. All right. So DaVinci is the go-to. Go to /vendors. I see a question up there. Hold tight. You go to /vendors and you'll see instructions on how to get the DaVinci virtual office address for as low as $50 a month. There's a telephone number there. There's a person to ask for, and there's specific verbiage you need to make sure that they have considered to get the right product for you, right? Because what they do is this. They send this form over to the post office that's setting up your unique business address, okay? Them joints that's going to give you the same address that they gave a couple hundred other businesses, that's not what you want. All right, let's see what's up in the chat. That. Let's see. LaWanda says, I am home-based tutoring service. When I applied for my nonprofit, I used my home address and business address to set it up. Will using new information make a red flag? Take it a red flag? No. Because the day you fill out an application, everything needs to line up. So if you give them new information, then just know that when you fill out an application, that's when everything needs to line up. Okay? So if you're considering changing your address, you got a good deal there because that sounds like, hey, you can have a little school at your crib. In the basement, we doing tutoring. What the deal? We making loot. You know what I'm saying? That sounds cool. We got Wi-Fi and some computers and desks down here. What? Okay. So yeah, that sounds logical. All right. So cool. I hope I answered that question, LaWanda. Okay, let's move forward. What is fundability? The foundation of fundability is an EIN number. I'm not going to talk to y'all about an EIN number, but I'm going to tell y'all the two things you need to know about an EIN number. One, you need it to build business credit. Two, it's free, so don't pay for it. All right? Don't go out here talk about, I went to your class and I went and paid for an EIN number. Oh my God. Don't do it. Don't do it. All right. Make sure y'all incorporate. That means you go into the Secretary of State in the state that you reside. All right. When you incorporate, you want to set up an entity. They're going to ask you to select an entity. What you need to know is if you select a proprietorship or a partnership, then you are personally liable for anything that happens. What you need to select is either a LLC, which is a limited liability corporation, or a corporation. All right? All right. That's what you need to know. That's the basics of what you need to know. All right? Now, once you got your certificate from the Secretary of State and you got your EIN number that you went to irs.gov, took you 15 minutes to get it. They give it to you right there, boom, boom, bam. The Secretary of State, they're gonna give you that certificate within 30 days. Some states will give it to you in a week and a half, right? But some usually 3 weeks. All right. So you can expect about a month for that. Now, when you got the certificate from the Secretary of State and you got your EIN number, that's when you want to set up a bank account. You need a separate dedicated bank account. Keep track of business finances so you can keep them separate from personal finances for tax purposes. Most vendors and lenders require a business to have a business bank account in order to get approved. Okay. Licenses. What is fundability? It's being a legitimate business. For a business to be legitimate, it has to have the necessary licenses it needs to operate. That's basic stuff, right? Most common mistake is having the appropriate license, but listed with an old address. The address thing comes up again, right? Boom, boom, bam, red flag on your ass. All right. Do the research you need to ensure you have all the licenses necessary to legitimately run your business at the federal, state, and local levels. Okay. Business website and email. Lenders and creditors will deny you if you don't have a website. Spend time and money necessary to ensure your business has a professional website and it works well. Your business needs a dedicated business email address, so make sure it has the same URL as your website. Lenders do not want to see you using free email services. I see a question up in there. I'm going to get right to you. So, with that being said, don't use Big Booty Judy at Yahoo. Word. Sonia says, if you get a chance, send me an email about all your services and how I can teach a class on this platform. I got your email, Miss Sonia. What you need to do is schedule a free business credit consultation, right? And I'm going to tell you about our partner program. All right? Boom, boom, bam. That's what you do. You got that? Schedule a consult by going to /consult. You're gonna see the link coming up soon. Boom, boom, bam. LaWanda in the building. All right. What you laughing at, LaWanda? Big Booty Judy? Okay, check it out. Got a website? My company, MediaNet USA. We have these small business, all-inclusive web hosting packages that include everything you need to have a website, which means you don't have to do nothing. I'm going to do everything for you. All you do is go continue to do the business that you do. I'm going to set up the website and make it work for you. You get domain registration, 12 months web hosting, website design, monthly updates, unlimited emails, expert customer support, internet consultation. These plans start at $350. All right. It's not the most expensive. It's not the cheapest either. But it's the best value without question, right? If you go to like GoDaddy, right? They're going to a la carte you everything. And you're going to set up your website, boom, boom, bam. And then you're going to be ready to do business. Now they're going to charge you $100 for one email. What you need to know, though, is the hosting company that you do go with, they need to give you free emails. We do unlimited, all right? Boom, boom, bam. That's how you run it, right? If y'all need a website, I'm going to give you the hookup on the websites. So just go to consult and schedule a free business credit consultation, and we'll run it like that. Yeah. All right. What is fundability? Business credit reports. You need to understand the importance of your business credit reports and how to read them. It's the blueprint for tracking your trade lines. Remember, I said the trade lines is the bricks that build the house. Well, the credit reports is the blueprint to building a house. You got to read the blueprint so you can build the house right. Word is born. Okay. The most popular reporting agencies, business reporting agencies are Dun & Bradstreet, Experian, Equifax. You can go to this website, /reports, and you will see these three logos, Dun & Bradstreet, Experian, Equifax. They will be linked to a place on those respective websites, so you can put your name and address in, and you can see if they got a report for your business already. All right, Experian and Equifax. If you're brand new, they're gonna have your report because they're gonna know that you're there, and they're gonna give you a failing grade off the bat. But the good news is that it's easy to work on that and get it done, right? Dun & Bradstreet, they have the Paydex score, and it goes from 0 to 100. You need to be at 80. 70 is lendable, but they won't give you a Paydex score until you have 3 vendors reporting to Dun & Bradstreet. Then they're going to issue you a Paydex score. If those 3 vendors that report to Dun & Bradstreet, if you paid those on time, then they're going to issue you a Paydex score around 76. Like I said, 70 is a lendable number. 80 is where you want to be. All right. Okay. Other data agencies, in addition to the business credit reporting agencies that directly calculate and issue credit reports, there are other business data agencies that affect those reports indirectly. Here goes some homework for y'all. LexisNexis and the Small Business Finance Exchange. These 2 agencies gather data from a variety of sources, including public records. This means they could even have access to information related to automobile accidents, liens, and more. While you cannot be able to access or change the data that these agencies have on your business, you can ensure that any new information they receive is positive. And if positive information can help counteract any negative information from the past. Say word. All right. In addition to the EIN, there are identified numbers that go along with your business reports. Like I was telling you about the Paydex score, right? That's what they talk about. The Experian BIN, that one is automatically generated, so you don't have to worry about that. But the Dun & Bradstreet, the Paydex score, they're not going to give you a Paydex score until 3 vendors have reported. All right. Let's see, we got a question up there. I got you. All right. Let's see what you talking about. LaWanda, how do you establish credit with no capital? I'm gonna show you. All right. That's why we're here. You ahead of the game. You jumping the line. What's up? No skipping the lines. See, you got to understand this stuff first. All right. And let me tell you, this fundability stuff, which I also call credibility, this is the most important piece by far. By far, making sure your business is credible in the eyes of the lender is by far the most important piece. And I'm gonna tell you why. Let me give you an example. It's all how about your business is set up, right? I told you all that. So you gotta see, you gotta pass the smell test. You gotta pass the smell test. And the smell test is just that application. The application is just saying, yo, do they look like they might be able to qualify? Well, let's do the smell test. They got a business name. And then and on the application, there are just fields, right? On that application, there are just fields. And each field that they ask for information, you put something in there, they're doing something with that information. For example, the name piece. the business name. What they're doing is looking up a database of all the businesses with a similar name and address as you. And if it doesn't match up exactly, and I do mean exactly to the character, to the dash, to the comma, whatever's in your business name, as it is seen on your certificate from the Secretary of State, needs to match up exactly. Now, the key piece of this is this. What that means to a small business is this. You're filling out an application. You're in a rush. You abbreviate your business name. You didn't put that dash in there, and boom, red flag. And you keep doing that because they do not have to tell you why they denied you. That's why all of this setting up stuff is the most important, because you want to eliminate all these type of red flags so that when you're down the line and you're really trying to get to some money, you know it ain't this stuff. You gotta have this stuff done first so that when the problems come, you know it ain't this, so what is it? Right? All right. Can I schedule a one-on-one with you? Because I got a lot of questions. Yeah. LaWanda, just do that, that consult/consult. Boom, boom, bam. Get in there like swimwear. Word is born. Okay, now this page here, business credit history, right? So I got this page here because now you can build business credit and your personal credit is actually shot to death. Okay, you can do that. But the point I want to make is that having good personal credit makes you more fundable. Okay, makes you more fundable. Okay, I'll send you the link in the chat. All right, it's gonna come up though, no doubt. I got you. Oops. Here we go. It's business credit builder.us/consult. Boom, run it. All right. Okay, so the point I wanted to make with this credit thing is that when you have good personal credit, you're more fundable, right? All right. Align your business information correctly. This is a problem because a ton of loan applications are turned down each year due to fraud concerns, simply because things don't match up. Exact business legal name, business address, business phone, address listed at the IRS, your EIN number, insurance, licenses, website, bank account, all this stuff. All right. Even at the business credit reporting agencies, the addresses need to be lining up. Great. Okay. Another thing to note is business credit reports. Those three main business credit reporting agencies, they're going to charge you to access your business credit reports, about $100 a month per business credit reporting agencies. You do business with us, we're going to give you all three reports for $25 a month. So we're saving you money. We got you back. Boom, boom, bam. All right. What is fundability? It's having financial statements. Both your personal and business tax returns need to be in order. Not only that, but you need to be paying your taxes, both business and personal. Business financials. A fundable business maintains financials monthly, quarterly, or yearly. Having financials on deck lends credence to your legitimacy of your business. See, that's what fundable businesses have. They got financials on deck. Personal tax returns. Often, tax returns for previous 3 years will suffice. Get a tax professional to prepare them. This is the bare minimum that you will need. Other information lenders may ask for include check stubs, bank statements, among other things. Okay, you're a new business, you're not gonna have that stuff. I'm listing this stuff because it makes you more fundable. So when you do start having business and you doing your business, make sure you got your financials, make sure you're doing your tax returns. Right? All right. That's gonna make you more fundable. Okay. I'm gonna skip over that page. Okay. I'm gonna skip over that page. So how fundable are you? Is your contact information consistent? Choosing lending products that is best for your business. Okay. Do you need a loan or a line of credit? So you have to choose the right lending product that's best for your business. Okay. And having financial advisors like us, we match up the best programs and the best lending products for your particular situation. Every business got a different situation. Would a working capital loan or an expansion loan work best for your particular needs? Choosing the right product to apply for can make all the difference. No doubt about it. Now you see all the stuff I already talked about? It's the ABCs. It's some simple stuff, but it's the most important thing. And it is complicated. Look at all this stuff that affects your fundability, how fundable your business can be. All this stuff. On the left-hand side, it's all the credibility stuff, the industry that you're in, your business phone number, your business bank account, your EIN number, your email, your business license. On the right-hand side, the application process, the financial statements, your business credit reports. All of this stuff affects how fundable your business is. Schedule your free business credit consultation today. What is fundability? It's everything, all right? All right, so let's stop for a second. Anybody got some questions? Let's run some questions before we go to actually building some business credit. Y'all ready? We're gonna actually build some business credit now. All right. What's up? No questions? Y'all right with me? All right, somebody say hello or something.
Hello.
All right. All the ladies in the place say,
Oh
ah.
my God.
Ah,
All right. Now, we've already discussed how to make your business as fundable as possible. All the ABCs, all the 1, 2, 3s, the easy stuff. So now, once you got that set up, you got your DUNS number, you're confident with your credibility, how you set up your business, because you're a pro at that shit now. Excuse my French. But now we're gonna start actually doing something. We're gonna start building up some trade lines. And this piece is not that easy because now we have to find vendors that's gonna give us credit when we have no credit. And they have to report to the business credit reporting agencies. Not that many businesses are gonna give you credit when you got no credit. And only 10% of all businesses in the United States even report to the business credit reporting agencies because they're under high stringent guidelines and requirements to even be able to report. So we're going to start with these net 30 accounts. I know all of you all already heard about net 30 accounts. That means that they're going to give you a little bit of credit. And when you get something on credit, you need to pay the full balance in 30 days. Hence the term net 30. A business can report a business credit report can be started much the same as a consumer report commonly is, with small amounts of credit. The business can be approved for small amounts to help them build an initial credit profile. So we're doing these net 30s for a reason. Like I said before, building business credit is a step-by-step process. Each step is needed for the next step. Having your business set up credible is necessary for this step. Okay, so the business can be approved for small amounts of credit to help them build an initial credit profile. So these net 30 accounts are designed to build yourself a credit profile. You ain't got no credit now, so now we're gonna build it. We're gonna create a profile so that we can build on it, right? Okay, these type of initial accounts in the world are commonly known as vendor accounts or net 30 accounts. And some vendors will approve your company for net 30 payment terms upon verification of as little as an EIN number and a 411 listing what you talking about. Here are some vendors who will approve you for initial credit even if you have none now. Now, vendors change their requirements regularly. As the market changes, as the industry change, they change their requirements. So the list that we have today is not the list that we had 6 months ago, okay? And the list that, when I say our list, we have a team that all they do is make sure we have vendors for our clients to help them build business credit. We're gonna tell you exactly what vendors to use, when you can apply for them. We're gonna give you the underwriting guidelines. If you do this on your own and you go to a vendor and you say, well, you know what do I need to qualify for this account? They're gonna say, you know what? Fill out this application. I'm gonna tell you if you qualify. So what that means is just gonna be throwing darts at companies, wasting time. With us, we tell you exactly which companies to go to because they have been verified with our system at least 30 days ago that these are the requirements to get approved, right? So you can start right now with, all you gotta do for these is have your EIN number and your telephone number listed, the National 411 Directory. Maverick is the first go-to. Maverick, go to businesscreditbuilder.us/vendors. If y'all can see, Maverick Office Supplies, that's the first spot. Also on that page is the CEO Creative. See if that works for you, all right? These are net 30 joints. Granger, they sell work supplies, boots and stuff, and uniforms and work stuff and tools and stuff. Barnett is a Home Depot company. They sell anything that Home Depot sells. Y'all know about Uline already. Uline sells janitorial supplies, food service packaging, all clothing packaging, janitorial, you know, all type of stuff, right? Okay, so that's your hookup, right? Hope y'all got that. Some vendors will require an initial prepaid order before they can approve you for business terms. You need at least a total of 5 net 30-day pay accounts reporting. 5 is the number. So that's the goal right now, to get 5 net 30 accounts. That's why I got this card. You see the card got the number 5 on it. Now check out the smoke. Check out the smoke on the card though, right?
Mr. Noel, we cannot see your computer. We see your face, but not your computer.
Holy mackerel. Okay, hold on. How long has that been going on? Shoot. Let's see.
The whole time, so we see all your animations.
Oh, get out of here. Okay, let's do this again.
No, we can actually see it. I think she got your face pinned on the screen. That's why.
Oh.
Because I can
Okay.
see all the stuff that you're saying.
Oh, okay. Bet. Let me reshare. Where was I?
Okay, I see it now.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Then I gotta do this here so you can really see it. Boom. That's good right there. All right. Okay. Not long to go, y'all. All right. Where are we? So you interrupt me on the punchline for this car joke. But you see, he got the fire, he got the smoke, but check out his face. He's like, yo, I got credit now, and we are rolling to the next step. All right. So next step is revolving accounts. After 5 trade lines are established using vendor accounts, obtaining revolving accounts is the next step. Revolving accounts are cards a business owner can use and not be required to pay the full balance owed each month. What you talking about? Okay. Okay, so most major stores do offer business credit, including Home Depot, Lowe's, Office Depot, Staples, Best Buy, Walmart, Sam's Club, Costco, Amazon, Dell, Apple, BP, Chevron, Racetrack, and many others. And see, this list right here, for some businesses, this is all they need to jumpstart their business. Some vendors, some businesses might just need a gas card to fill up their truck and get them down the block. I got you coming out the box with no business credit, no nothing. All right. Another business might need an Office Depot account coupled with a Sam's Club account, and that's going to take care of the supplies that they need. So when you're funding your business, you have to figure out what are the things I need to pay for, and how can I get this particular thing financed? Because it might be a different way to finance it. A lot of people ain't gonna get a lump sum money. You gotta think this process through. How am I gonna get this financed? There's a program that over here I can get that financed. Strategy is key. Once 10 accounts are on the credit, an owner can then start applying for Visa, MasterCard, Amex type credit. Approval amounts will be equivalent to the highest credit limit account on the business report. Try to have 10 accounts with at least one of them having a high $10,000 credit limit. And how you do that is this. When you get to the stage where you got the revolving accounts, you pick one of them that you got and you use it more often. When they see that you've been making on-time payments, then you call them, ask them, yo, can I get an increase? You want to keep calling them until they increase you, and keep calling them and keep calling them until they say, stop calling them. All right. Okay. It's essential to keep using the credit, keep applying for credit, applying for more, and talk with credit providers to raise credit limits. If you do this, business credit will continue to grow. Even higher credit lines will be obtained up to 6 to 12 months. So basically, people ask me, well, how long does it take to build business credit? I'm gonna tell you this. In our system, it'll take you about 12 months. Now, I got clients that have done it in less than 12 months, but most people do it over 12 months because it's all about, I must create a new word here, your administrativeness, because it's all about just doing basic stuff and being consistent and researching. So the things that you're going to be doing is opening an account, make a purchase, get the invoice, pay the invoice, pull your credit reports, read the credit reports, and keep on doing it. Now, everybody does that in a different manner. And you know what? That's the hardest piece right there too, is just keeping consistent doing the administrative stuff. It's easy stuff. You can do it, but you just gotta keep track of that stuff. You know what I mean? because there's gonna be problems along the way. You need to be able to read your credit reports to understand when there's a problem, and then know how to fix the problem, and then look at your credit reports and see that it's corrected. A lot of times you don't even know there's a problem. That I started out like that. There's a problem I didn't even know I had. It took me 3 months to figure out that I had a problem, that they didn't send my report in. Then I found out what the problem was. Then it took me another 3 months to figure out. So when you have an advisor, we skip all that. Just time wasting, just trying to figure out stuff. I'm not saying that you won't be able to figure the stuff out, but it will take you some time. Okay, no skipping steps. 10 trade lines is basically where you want to be at, right? When a creditor sees your credit reports and they say, oh snap, they got 10 trade lines, they're paying on time. Boom, that's saying something to a lender. There's no stopping, you keep on going. But the starting place is at 10 trade lines. The high limit that you want to have is about 10,000. The cash credit accounts will match your highest credit limit reported on your credit profile, MasterCard, Visa, American Express. Once you got business credit, you can get loans and credit lines. Now I'm going to go over 3 ways to get funding that your bank won't tell you about. You know why? Because they don't sell this stuff. And I tell you this stuff because you have to it's good to understand. Yo, PJ. I'm sorry, y'all. Someone's at the door. Okay, but it's good to understand. Oh snap! Got somebody at the door. Okay, I think my son's coming. Hold on. What's get the door. All right, I'm sorry about that, y'all. Okay, so there's 3 ways to get funding that your bank won't tell you about, because they don't sell this stuff. And I'm telling you this stuff because it's good to understand the thinking process of getting funding for your business. Ma, you coming? Okay, she's coming, man. Hold up. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, now the first place is cash flow financing. Cash flow financing is the most popular type of alternative funding today. These are cash advances that look, hold on one second. Hold on. All right. All right, sorry about that, y'all. Got that song. Got a meeting coming in. Boom, boom, bam. This is how we do it. All right, so cash flow financing. Cash flow financing is the most popular type of alternative funding today. These are cash advances that look at your bank account management for approval. If you have more than $3,000 in deposits per month. See, this is the old program, old presentation here. Now the new situation is 3,000 in monthly deposits per month. You can get approved. Okay. This is the fastest and the easiest money you are going to find. Now, this money is this is not for new businesses. This is for existing businesses. Existing businesses that come into situations, because cash flow financing is expensive. So this is for businesses that come into situations, and every business comes into a situation. No doubt about it. They might need to make their payroll this week. They might have a piece of equipment that went down and they need to recover this piece of equipment like right now, right? Okay. Okay, so I have a new funding partner called David Allen Capital. And okay, so my webcam went down. Okay, here we go. I think we're back live. All right. Excuse me, y'all. We got all these interruptions today, but we getting through it. Okay, so Buster, for this cash flow financing, we got an easy process, right? You can get approved in 10 minutes and get money in your account in 10 minutes, all right? No doubt. You go through the easy, quick application process online. You can do it on your phone, and then it'll send you, based on your answers in the application, it'll send you to where you need to go. So if you have put in that you made less than $3,000 a month, then it's gonna kick right back out and tell you, yo, you're not qualified this time if lowest monthly revenue is less than 3,000. If you put in that you make 3,000 to 5,000 per month, that you use your personal bank account, and that opens it up, because a lot of businesses, you know, a lot of lenders only do loans for businesses that have business bank accounts. So this opens it up. So if you're a 1099 worker and you deposit your money in your personal bank account, you can still get this business loan, okay? But you have to have deposits of 3,000 to 5,000 per month, all right? Now, if you put on the application that you make between $5,000 and $15,000 a month, it's gonna take you to Biddy Advance. The first one takes you to Giggle Finance. So if you make between 5,000 and 15,000, then you'll go to Biddy Advance. And you need to be reporting that you use your business bank account, okay? And your FICO score needs to be 550 or more, okay? Now, if you put on the application that you make $15,000 per month or more, and you use your bank account, then it's going to take you to Bank Breezy, and it's going to take you about 3 days to get funding with that. This is the fastest money you're going to get, the easiest money you're going to get for your business. Cash flow financing. All right, let's move forward. Boom. Where we at? Collateral-based financing. Collateral-based financing can be obtained if you have some type of viable collateral to offset what you're borrowing. Even as a startup with bad credit, you can still secure collateral financing if you have collateral. Rates are super low. Rates are low for collateral-based financing because you got to put something up that they're going to get their money back, right? So here goes examples of collateral financing. Accounts receivable, that's also known as factoring, all right? Factoring accounts receivable. That's for companies that can batch and group their invoices and sell them, right? So I got a freight company, right? The freight company, that's my client, the freight company, right? What he does to finance his business is he uses factoring to get his money, which means he got a truck and the truck's gonna make a delivery, right? Now, when the truck makes the delivery, he's gonna invoice to get his money for that delivery. But he won't get that money for about 30 days. With factoring, he gets his money in 24 hours. Boom, boom, bam, just like that. Purchase orders is for businesses that have government contracts, right? So you can't go into a commercial business with a government contract and get a loan. But there are alternative lenders that they only do government contract lending. Okay. There's also funding for stocks, bonds, 401ks. Okay, so if you have any of these type of investments, then you can get funding, right? And these type of investments stay intact, right? Like, for example, the 401k, right? You can get a business loan based on what you can take out of your 401k, and the 401k stays intact and does whatever it does, right? Revenue lending is like cash flow lending. If you have inventory and equipment over $100,000, you can get a business loan. If you have equity in your home, you can get a business loan. And for insurance agents, if you have a book of business, which is their list of clients, then you can get a business loan. All right. Okay. Now, the last one is unsecured credit. This is also called the credit line hybrid program that we have. This is for business owners that have good personal credit. This is good for startup businesses. If you have a 685 or a FICO score or above, you can get up to $150,000 in 3 weeks. Okay. This is the credit line hybrid program. The credit-based financing is a great way to get money for your business if you have good personal credit or know a guarantor that does. You can secure credit up to 5 times what your highest revolving limit is now. So this is how they do it. They look at your personal credit. They look at your revolving lines of credit, the highest line of credit that you have on your personal credit. Then they're going to give you up to 5 credit cards that's going to match that highest limit that you have. So for example, let's say you got a Home Depot card, you got a $30,000 limit on that card. What they're going to do is give you up to 5,000, up to 5 business credit cards with $30,000 on them, up to $150,000. Bam. So that's a good way for startup businesses to get started if you have good personal credit.
I have a question.
Yeah. Also,
With the-
you can go to, one second, you can go to businesscreditbuilder.us/get-funding, and you can see a video of the details about that program. Who's that with your question? Go ahead.
Question. So when for this unsecured credit, just curious, does your debt to ratio on your personal credit matters?
Yes.
Okay.
Normal standard credit stuff.
Okay.
But if you go to that get-funding/get-funding, there'll be a video that explains all the details.
Okay.
That's businesscreditbuilder.us/get-funding. Yeah, you have to have good personal credit for this particular situation.
Well, my credit is over the 680, but
Okay.
still I have about a few credit cards. So, but ranges from debt to ratio that's what's going to make it different, because let's just say I have one card that's 25,000 and I think I owe about 16,000 on it. So it's the balance. That's what I'm asking. Are they going to use the income from your business included with your personal credit? How does that go? Because
Well,
your credit is really just based on your income. It has nothing to do with your business income when you have credit.
Oh,
So
they're looking at your personal credit to see if your personal credit is good. Then they're going to ask you, well, how much money you get? You're going to tell them how much money you get.
so they include your income as well as your business income together with your credit score to get the credit card.
When you talk about income, so you're going to tell them, then they ask you how much money you make, you're going to lump your household income. It don't have to include what your business is. But the more money you do make, the better you looking. The more cash flow you got running, right? The better you looking. Right?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
But check out that video. It's going to answer that question. All right.
Okay.
Better than I can. Okay. One thing about me, if I don't know, I'm not gonna act like I know. I'm gonna tell you what I do know. All right. We got something else in the chat box. Let's see. Miss Miles, she asks, is this gonna be recorded? Absolutely. It's being recorded and will be on our YouTube channel in a day or two. So how you find our YouTube channel, you go to our website, which is businesscreditbuilder.us. You'll see the YouTube button on the top right, and boom, boom, bam. And that's where a whole bunch of info is, no doubt about it. Cool. All right, where are we? We just did the unsecured. We call this the hybrid, the credit line hybrid program. All right. All right, this is a no doc funding, real easy. Now, there are other alternative financing, okay? We have access to private money, venture capital and equity financing. That's like the Shark Tank guys. Crowdfunding, you know about that. You can even get specialized funding to buy equipment, signs, and vehicle wraps. All right. Okay. Equipment financing. That's to buy any machinery that you need. Vehicles, fleets of vehicles. Okay. All right. No doubt, Ms. Miles. All right. Okay. Now, how you can easily get business credit and financing all in one place. The Business Credit Builder, which is powered by the Business Finance Suite, which is the #1 business credit software in existence out here today. Do your research. Here goes the testimonials. Out on my website, at the bottom of every web page are video testimonials of my clients. This one is of Brian Fleming. He's in New Jersey. He got a little video that shows out he got $50,000. Go check out our testimonials. Okay, the ultimate solution, the Business Finance Suite, is the easiest and the fastest way to get money and credit to build and grow your business. Thank y'all for staying tuned with me. I'm gonna give y'all the hookup in a minute, so stay to the end. All right, bust it. Why the Business Finance Suite is perfect for you. You get business credit for your business, not linked to your social security number, through the top-selling business credit system. You get access to funding for your business to start, build, and grow. Our cutting-edge technology helps you meet credibility requirements before you apply. You can access discounted business credit reports, get a free DUNS number, free Experian Smart Business Access, largest supply of starter vendors. I'll tell you about those starter vendors. Massive selection of revolving store credit with underwriting guidelines, hard to find cash credit sources, no personal credit check or guarantee is required to build business credit. You get access to cash flow financing, collateral-based financing, unsecured financing, private money, alternative SBA loans, venture capital. Our most popular product is the Credit Line Hybrid Program. Now, all my customers that get the core package, which is the best package because it has access to the finance team, they get their own control panel. The control panel looks similar to this, but not exactly, because this is like my reseller program, right? So boom. On the left-hand side, you won't get all these buttons. You'll get a button down here that says, Build My Business Credit. You'll go in there, and it'll give you your course content. So we'll take you step by step through every single step that you need to do to build up your business credit, okay? For instance, one of the first, you go in here, one of the first steps is business name. So there'll be a space in there that'll say, put your business name in there. Do you have a business name? You'll say, yes, I got a business name. You put your business name in there, you go to the next step. You don't have a business name, it'll give you instructions on how to get the business name. There'll be a video on how to get the business name. You still can't figure it out? There's resources in there, and you can call our advisors that'll tell you exactly how to get your business name. So every single step, you won't be alone. You'll always have somebody right there to help you with whatever you need to do, right? Not wasting no time. The thing about this is not to waste no time, to go directly to getting that money, okay? Now, when we get to the place where we start actually building up your business credit, we build business credit in 4 tiers of vendors. Each tier will give you about 15 vendors, and we'll say, get 3 of these. When we show you the vendors, we'll give you information like this. This one is for racetrack. We give you the underwriting guidelines before you apply. That's the key thing. That's the key thing about this. The underwriting guidelines before you apply. We give you all the information you need to know about the vendor, so you're not wasting time applying there if you don't need to be applying there. This racetrack, we tell you who they report to. They report to Dun & Bradstreet. The payment terms, this is a revolving account. We give you the telephone number, the fax number, the description of what they sell, how to qualify. Well, for racetrack, what you need is an EIN number, a DUNS number, paid a score of 78. Remember I told you? Preferred 3 years in business. Entity, you need a business entity. You need your phone number listed with 411. I told you about that, right? And boom, now you know when to apply for that. Now you know when not to apply for it. There's a button right there on the page. You apply right online, boom, boom, bam. Now, this is another client of mine, Christine. She got all these approvals in 6 months without using her Social Security. All right, but let me tell you, not everybody can do this. She's able to do this because she's a stay-at-home mom. Her husband's a truck driver, so she's at the crib all day doing business credit, right? But not everybody can do this because we got stuff to do. She did this in 6 months. Not everybody can do this. Sprint 2,000, Amazon 4,500, Tractor Supply 5,000, Exxon 5,000, Fuel Man Fleet 6,000, BJ 7,000, BP 8, Lowe's 10, Apple 12.5, Shell 15. Whew. This list is over $250,000. All right. She did it. You can do it too. It'll probably take you more than 6 months though. All right. I'm just being straight. Now, you get your own business credit advisor who offers concierge service for 12 months and helps you build your business credit. When you are ready to get financed, you will contact our finance officer that you have access to for 5 years that'll help you get the best financing for your business. Okay? Here's a quick summary before we get out of here. You get your own business credit finance suite control panel, discounted business credit reports, free DUNS number, free Experience Smart Business Access, largest supply of starter vendors, massive selection of revolving store credit, hard to find cash credit sources, access to cash flow, collateral-based, unsecured, and private money sources. This will typically take you about 18 to 24 months if you did this on your own. If you do it with us, it'll take you about 12 months. All right. Okay. We got two programs, the core package and the business credit building program. The core package is what I told you about. You got access to your control panel. You have the advisors. You have the all the vendors with the underwriting guidelines. We're gonna set up your business correctly. You got the finance team, right? That's what I already talked to you about. The business credit building program is a one-on-one consultation with me for 1 year. Okay? Let's talk about these packages. So boom, get started today. As part of this webinar, and you get started with a huge discount on your premier enrollment plan. This normally would go for $4,400, but you can get down with a $1,500 down payment, or the best deal is the single payment of $2,250. That saves you $750. That's how we run it. $1,500 down or the single payment of $2,250, right? But if you're interested, today, I can do this for one person, $1,250, single payment, but that got to go down today. Otherwise, schedule that consult, we do the payment plan with you. Boom, run it like that, all right? Here goes the business credit building package. It's a one-on-one personal consultation with me for 1 year. How this usually works is we're gonna talk about once or twice a month or as many times as we need to make sure you're doing the right stuff to build up your business credit. We're talking about strategizing, what vendors. Well, first we're gonna be setting up your business credible in the eyes of the lender, right? And then we're gonna be make sure we're doing all the steps in the vendors and all that stuff. And I'm gonna be right there with you for 1 year, no doubt about it. This one retails for $2,500. My price is only $995. You can get down today with $400 down in 3 monthly payments, or a single price of $750. That's the normal get down. But if you're really interested and want to get down today, $500 get you in just like that. Boom. Now, let's say you can't afford all of that. Then you can get down with my ebooks. They're as low as $10. What? One time $10. Get down at /ebooks. And let's say you can't afford that. Then you go to my blog, businesscreditbuilder.us/blog. You go to the social medias that we got down. We got the Spotify video podcast going down. Schedule your free business credit consultation. Make sure you get your free guide at /free guide. If you think you qualify for funding right now, go to /get funding. Let's get down with the get down. Anybody got any questions? Yeah. Was this useful? Did I waste your time? What? What's up? LaQuanda, come on. I know you got a question. Stop fronting. What's up? Miss Manning in the building. I'm gonna start calling your names. Clarence in the building. What up? All right, y'all. Y'all ain't got no questions? Come on now. All right, don't be all quiet and stuff. All right, what's going on? What up? What up? No questions? Did I waste your time? Was it useful? What? Everybody's gone. All right. Okay, who's that? Mr. Holmes, do you have slides to share? No, I don't share the slides. I apologize that I don't share the slides, but we do record these and put them on YouTube. You can find me by going to the website, which is businesscreditbuilder.us, and you will see the YouTube icon at the top right. No doubt about it. Yeah, check it out. Yeah, so if y'all missed it, y'all came in late and all that stuff. What up? Jasmine, she says, thank you very much. Very informative. Thank you very much, Miss Jasmine Manning. Rona, what up? I had a business credit card and maxed it out. They closed the account. Should I pay it off or just write it off? I don't give those type of advice because I don't know the answer to that one, the right answer. All right. I'm not up here trying to tell you stuff that, act like I know stuff. The real answer to that one, I don't know, because check this out. One thing, I would have to know what company it is, who they report to, if it was actually a business credit card, okay? Because a lot of times people think they got a business credit card, but when you ask them who they report to, the answer is TransUnion. That's not a business credit card. All right, so those are the things I need to know to be able to really answer that question the best that I can. Miss Rona in the building. All right. It was in my business name. The real question is if you call them up and ask them who they report to. That's how you know. If you see it on your business credit report, that's how I would know, right? And then who they actually report to, because not all credit reporting agencies consider utilization. Okay? So schedule that business credit, that free business credit consultation, and I got you. I can't access NAV. One thing about that NAV joint, if you got the NAV reports that give you a letter grade, that's worth absolutely zero. That's absolutely worth zero to building your business credit. If you get a letter grade, okay? You need the report that's going to give you the numbers from 0 to 100, business credit scores. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. All right. One last question. Anybody? Let's run it. One last question. Come on. I know somebody got it. Zoom user, what up? Thank you for your question, Tim. Clarence D, he ain't say Jack. What up? LaQuanda in the building. All right, Miss Miles, you got the curlies going on there, chilling. All right, y'all. Let's end this and go to the next. All right. Talk to y'all later. Schedule that consult. Let me help you out, save some time. Peace and love. Y'all have a good one. I'm out like shout. Oh, hold on, do I have some more? Oh, thank you from Tim. Very very important, very informative information that Miss Rona says. Okay, all right, y'all. Appreciate y'all. You have a good one. I'm out like shout. If I can figure this out. Did I do it? I can't tell. Oh no, I didn't. Here it is. It's froze or something. Okay, here it is. This is crazy.